What's up, everybody? I'm Jason. This is Freebird Garage, and we are out on this beautiful sunny weekend day. It's Sunday when I'm filming this right now. God, it's like 72 degrees. Nice blue skies. Can't ask for more right now. And we are reviewing the long term of these HD144 shocks on my 1992 FXR. And I want to do a long term review. I have a nice mileage on these shocks now. Went through all the different settings on these and kind of get my full thoughts of them and show you guys the stance and everything before we hop on the bike. Kind of go over each spot. So there they are, of course. These are 14 1/4 size shocks, full reservoir, and you have your adjustments from hard to soft on here, easy flyby adjustments, and you additionally have also a way to go about a 1/2 inch up or down, fully adjustable from the top to bottom if you want. I pretty much kept them from stock the way it laid, so I'm pretty happy with the way it is right now. And right now I have mine fully set up on the hard setting, and you can go all the way to soft. Couldn't tell you really how many notches or how many clicks. And down below you can tell how the stance is. It's what I like right here, which is just above the tire or a little bit into the fender, the rear fender there. It doesn't make it look goofy. When you get into the 15 inch, it starts to look too spaced out in my opinion. It gives the stance real nice, even look to the bike. But we're gonna go into how it actually rides, of course, and dive into it. All right, so let's hop on the bike. Let's check it out. On the fully hard setting, why I always stick with it is that it really does make a massive difference from what my stock was. You know, the stock shocks are just generally pretty terrible, but in general these shocks really help you get off the line, and when you're going into the corners, be able to not absorb and feel that squish in your rear end, a real soft end. And maneuvering too, like getting around stuff, these shocks just tighten up that rear end so much that it just feels like you have so much more confidence in your ride that I really enjoy with these. But I think in the time that I've had these shocks, Harley came out with their stock or aftermarket, teamed up with Ohlins, and you can get it on like essentially your performance bagger now. You can get these on. So they're becoming more popular. Back when I wanted these, you kind of had to find who was going to be able to get you set up, and they're going to ask you obviously what bike, and from there what's your weight, which is really nice. That's when you know you're getting a quality shock is matching your weight to the shock that you need. It is 100% the best way to get the proper ride for your shock. Now they pretty much average it. You're not going to get down to your exact weight, so if you add a couple extra pounds, or if you're carrying some luggage, you know, it's not going to make that much of a difference. I think mine go from like 180 to maybe 250, because they're going to expect you to be either loaded up or loaded down on some of your luggage. Now you could probably ride two up. I ride two up with my wife on these, and she really likes it. The ride back there isn't much to sit on, so having a better comfortable ride for your passenger is definitely a plus. My old shocks, you would feel it pretty much any bump in the road, and right now any of these divots, it just kind of beats it up. You got a small little, you know, what do you want to call that, like bump, but nowhere near compared to my old shock. You can literally reach back here and adjust your shocks if you really wanted to do it on the fly. Always, next gas stop, put it to the hardest setting, or even in between, and figure out where it lands, and you know, you should be good. So like that overall feel, being able to switch back and forth is definitely another positive that I like about these shocks. And these ones, just all it takes is a couple notches either way, and you can really tune into your riding and get what you want out of it. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna adjust these to the softest suspension. And with these being adjusted, it's not the height. So if anyone thinks that it adjusts the height, it does not. It actually adjusts the pressure of the fluid inside of the nitrogen shocks. So there we go. Or the pressure, sorry, to be exact on there. So now we're set up for the softest. There's the stance one more time for you guys. Take a little peek. Man, I love this bike. Oh man, every time I get out and just step off it and just look at it, whew, if you're not doing that to your bike, you got the wrong bike. Even when you think about selling a bike, you gotta take a step back and make sure this is what you want. And goddamn, do I love it. All right, let's hop on. Definitely so you can feel that jumping up and down like that. It just makes it a lot more softer. It's a long distance ride, back's hurting, switch it to soft, then you got a full new ride at that point, right? Yeah, on the soft ride, like, it really absorbs the bumps, but without tossing you. So on the hard setting, you're gonna feel it, but you're also gonna feel like you're still in control of the bike. And some other ones that do that, you're gonna be way too hard on the rating and you're gonna get tossed. And these ones, you can just cruise. So if you don't feel like being a race car driver that day, then switch to soft and enjoy the ride. Well, it's a night and day difference. It turned my bike to a whole new bike. It finally got it to the point where the setting is where I want it to be, feeling everything. It definitely has weakened the front end, and I don't mean by like destroying it, just how soft my front end is. Once I get it set up, I'm pretty sure that this bike is just going to handle flawlessly, in my opinion. The shocks have already shown that. The front end just needs to be reworked. The downside of having these shocks, or at least for the 39mm front ends, is that there is no drop-in cartridge for them. I think one company makes a custom one. It may be Big Bear Choppers. I think he makes like the Nix 22, and he is the only one that does it because it's a specialized format that he does for it. I don't know if I trust it or not. It's hard to say. If I get them, then hopefully you guys will see it, review it, do all that stuff. But overall, what I suggest on these long review Ohlins HD144s, absolutely. These are something that I would definitely consider yourself to go pick up. I don't have any say into anyone telling me that. This is my own opinion on these shocks. Just keep in mind, like I mentioned, that you're not going to have a shock to match the front unless if you have like an FLH or a 49mm drop-in cartridge. You can then get from there. 39, you're pretty much out of luck. Price, you're going to spend the most. This is the most expensive shock out there that you're going to buy. So it is definitely an investment into your bike that you're going to keep for the long run. Short run, do not recommend these. If you were looking for something that's going to change your bike completely beyond just a standard stock swap out, these are it, in my opinion. Like these are it. And I overall just enjoy the performance, the looks, and it all from my 1992 FXR. So guys, if you've made it all the way through, I would greatly appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, tap that like, press that notification, leave a comment below and tell me what you think. And for those who are more subscribed, thank you, and as always, stay free. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!